In this video, I'll show you how to use Hedera CLI. Hedera CLI is a tool for me to study Hedera Hashgraph. I made it open source so that other developers can use it to help them better understand the Hashgraph and develop their own app on Hedera. I hope and I think you will find this tool useful. CLI stands for Command Line Interface. And Hedera actually had a CLI before. You can see here, but it seems pretty much abandoned. Hedera also have a CLI inside the transaction tools demo, but I think this is only for transaction. So Hedera CLI pick up where this CLI left off. So let's get right into it. First of all, the installation. Let's do Windows first. Before using Hedera CLI, you need to make sure your Java is set up correctly. And so you go to Advanced Setting, you click Environment Variable, and in System Variable, make sure Java Home is set to correct location. For example, I have this one. I have a 11, and I also have a 16. If I want to use 16, I can just copy the path and paste into this. Now Java Home is pointing to 16. And you also need to make sure that your path variable have an entry that says Java Home bin and then server, because the DLL we use is inside this directory, so we need to add its path to the path variable. So that's out of the way. Let's go ahead and install the CLI. So on Windows, I use the Anaconda, and you can use any environment. I'll just use one I use for other project. So to install CLI, just pip install Hedera CLI. So that's it, and then you can just type Hedera CLI. So that's Windows. Now let's go to Linux. So this is Linux. On Linux, I usually set up virtual environment for a project. So let's do this, and I can source activate. Then just do pip Hedera CLI, and it's set up, and make sure. So you need to, because right now my Java home is point to Java 8, but CLI doesn't support 8. You need to use 11 and up. So I'll just point to 11. Let me use this one. Now if you do CLI, it should work. Yeah. Now let's do Mac. So this is Mac. My Mac Mini fall asleep. Alright. So yeah, it's a Mac. Mac is a little different. Its Java home is a little different. So it doesn't have Java home. So you need to install the JDK and then point Java home to the correct location, because I never remember where that is. So I'll just do this. Yeah. So it should be something like this: library Java, Java virtual machine, and then GTK name, and then contents home. So if you just do this, it should be all set. Your Java home should be all set. On Mac, just like Linux, I'll usually just do virtual env. So I'll source, activate, and then just do Hedera CLI. Now it should work. Hedera CLI. Yeah, it worked. So now the CLI is installed. Let's start using it. Let me close, kind of distracting. So inside the CLI, if you do help, it will print the list of commands that you can use. If you noticed, here's no. That means your client's not set up yet. So to set up the client, you need to do setup. You need to enter the account ID and the private key. Let me So if I do setup, my account ID is this, private key is this. So now the operator set up. This is one way. You can also do this way. Just use it, because I already have a environment file here. I can just use this as an argument. So if you do Hedera CLI test net, it will automatically set up the client. And a third way is just you you can move this to a hidden ENA file, this default ENA file. And now if you do Hedera CLI, it should read this this file and load up the environment. So same for the, is this the right one? Yes. This is Linux, this is Mac. Yeah, my Linux is already used hidden use this file. So. So the first command we can use is account. So if you do help account or just question mark account, it should show you what you can do with account. For example, account balance. It will print out your account balance in hbar. If you do account info, it will give you the account balance as well as your public key and token relationship. So what's the difference between info and balance? For info, it actually costs money to do info. Now if you do account balance, you should see your balance reduced. So before it's 2,000, now it's 1999. So if you want to know what Hedera charge, but right now it's because it's testnet, so it's all monopoly money, so you don't care. But if you use mainnet, it will cost money to do query. So a query is like 0.1 cents. But account balance, if you do balance, it will not reduce your balance. So balance doesn't cost any money. Now I'll try account create. So account create, you can use account create to create a new account, and you set an initial hbar. That's the hbar you want to transfer to this new account from your current account. So let's say you want to transfer 200. So it will give you a account ID and the new private key. So let me just put it in a new file. So testnet2 env. Now if you do Hedera CLI testnet2, if you do account balance, it should show 200 hbar. If you use the old one, it will show you you have like 1999 minus 200 left. So yeah, you can also do account delete. I'm not gonna delete the account now. So I'll use it later. So these two accounts I'll delete it later. So what else can you use? So if exit, it just if you type exit, it just it exits a CLI. Hbar, it just right now there's just one command. It gives you the hbar price, just like here, but it gives you the price in other denomination, no other currency. For example, hbar price. So it will give you in US dollar, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Euro, Pound, Japanese yen, Chinese yuan. Then keygen is also just one command, just keygen. It gives you a public and a private key pair. Send. Okay, I'll show you how. So on Linux, I log into this account. On Mac, I will use the account that just created. So you see this account. This account has like 1799 hbar. This account have 200 hbar. Oh, actually, another thing you can use the account balance to check other ID. For example, if I want to check account balance of 0097 0.8. So you can use this to check other account the balance. So the command I want to show is send. If I want to send hbar to another account, you just do send. So send, no argument. So just do send, and you put the other account ID here, and then amount of hbar. Let's send 10. So it says hbar sent. Now let's see if we receive it. We should the hbar balance should be 210 now. So yeah, now it's 210. This account balance should be like 1789, right? Yeah, 1789. So that's send. Then token. Token is too complex. I'll leave it later. Transaction. Transaction. It just give you information about a transaction. So if you do transinfo, for example, this is a transaction ID. So I think you need to remove the checksum and well, invalid transaction ID. So the transaction ID should be dash instead of dot. So if I do that, it gives you the detail of the transaction. By the way, if you can get all this information from Dragon Glass. So because we're using testnet, so just go to testnet, and then account ID. So here, yes. So here's the account, create account. Here's crypto transfer. So transfer 1,000. Wait, that's 100. Yeah, 100. 100 hbar. So if we do, no, let's do the second one. If we do this one, this crypto transfer. So this is transaction ID 5081. So it's same as this one. You can also get it from Kabuto, Kabuto. Transfer 10 hbar. Okay, moving on. And contract. Let's create a contract. So you ask for the JSON file. So the file is this one. So it has beta code, bytecode. And the source code is in contract hello world. It's in Solidity. It's just a simple hello world. So we just have a public greeting variable. And I use the truffle compile to get the JSON. So let me copy this JSON to the directory where we're working on. Okay. So the JSON file name is just hello world JSON. Okay, let me make sure. Yeah. So it will upload the contract file to the Hedera file service, and it create a contract. So now let's get the information about this contract. So I'll do contract info. So it give you information about contract. Now we can call this contract. So call and enter function name. You see there's no there's no function, but this is a public variable, so it should have a automatic like getter or accessor. So we can just use this as a function name. So greet. And parameter, it doesn't have any parameter, so just enter. So you got the result, hello world. So that's it for contract, because there's not much to it. And the contract is discouraged by the Hedera anyway. They recommend HTC, it should be HTS, Hedera token service, and Hedera consensus services. So we'll move on to file. Actually, we already created a file here. The contract is uploaded to a file, so we can, for example, get information about this file. So the file memo is hello world. So let's get the content of this file. So you see it's a bytecode. So if we go back to the JSON file, so you see it's 60C A1. So if you look at it, so its bytecode is 60C. Wait, oh, it's not a whole file. Yeah. Let's go back. Go to, because its file is already saved in this file, so we can just look at that. So here, yeah. So this is the same as the bytecode inside that JSON file. So you can also create a file from so do file create memo, just test creating file. So you can just enter the enter your file here. So you enter UF to for end of file. So it said it costs about this many hbar to create a file. So now the file is created. So this is the file content. We can look at this file in Dragon Glass. Yeah, here's the transaction. If we go contents, so this is the file we just entered. Yeah, you can also append and delete. Let's append. Now if we get content, it should have yeah, it should have trying to append file. Now we can delete this file. Okay. This file should be deleted. So if we go to refresh, file, delete, success. Okay. So next we'll talk about help. Help is just same as question mark. Network. You don't probably don't want to use this, but network it just you can switch network. You can switch from testnet to mainnet to preview net. But after you switch, you have to so you have to do setup. So better just not use it. Now let's talk about topic. So topic basically it's Hedera consensus service, and I would guess this this is majority of the transaction. It's I guess this one is 99% of the transaction of Hedera. So let's create a topic. So just to topic create topic create demo. So that's memo. So created, topic created. If we look at the topic. So that's topic info. Now let's send the message to this topic. So this is the first message. So the first message sent. So if we refresh, we don't even have to refresh, it's here. So this is the first message. We can also get the message. For example, topic. Let's do topic get. Ooh. Oh, we can use hash. Okay, I'm gonna make sure to fix this. Okay. So we tried all this. So now if you want to subscribe to a message, what can you do? You can do it inside CLI. For that, I would recommend another tool I wrote. So this one. So here, for example, you can do this. Let me try use Mac. So we'll do pip. Okay, now let me grab the example. So this is testnet. Ah. So this should work. Okay. Oh, can't just do Python. Sub, and then the message. So here I subscribe to this topic. So if we send another message, so I'll do topic send. Second message. So we should receive, yeah, we receive it here. So we can also verify in Caputo. So here, second message. Let's try some more. Let's try some character like Japanese or konnichiwa. Yeah, so I got Japanese. So that's for topic. So now we go back to token. This is the last one we'll talk about. For token, I'll be using PreviewNet instead of testnet, because testnet doesn't support NFT yet. So we'll do Hedera. Try to. Okay. So. So I already have one token. So if you do token info, so this is info token, so it's test token, simple test. So let me create a new token. Token create. So it'll ask you for if it's fungible or non-fungible. So it's default. Default is fungible. So I'll just do default. Name is my fun token. Funk. Decimal 2. Supply 100. So now token is created, and let's do account info. So here I have token. This balance. So if I want to transfer this token to another account, the other account have to associate with the token first. So I'll use the other account. So we'll do token associate. Yeah, now it's associated. I have zero balance, and my KYC status is false. So now I need to go back to the first account. So I'll do token. So token KYC, and then token ID, and then account ID. So the account ID is this. Okay. Now if I go back to the other account, my KYC status should be should be 1. So now it's changed to 1. So now I can transfer token from this account to this account, to 1698. So I'll do token transfer. No. So it should be this. Oh. Let me see. What's the token transfer? Oh, token transfer, just token transfer. So token transfer. The token ID is this. Account ID is 1696, 1698. So the amount, because the total supply is 100, decimal is 2. So that means total is 10,000. So I'll enter half. That's 5,000. So now it's accept. Now if I check my account balance, I have 500. And if I go to this account, it should have 500 also. 5,000. Yeah. So now I'll create a non-fungible token. So token create. So I'll do non-fungible. It's 1. Token names. It's my non. So now this is created, non-fungible token created. But if I do this one, right? I have 0 balance because it's created, but it's not the token's not minted. So you need to mint the token. So I'll do token mint. So because it's an NFT, you need to enter the metadata. Usually the metadata is some kind of like encoded JSON or even encrypted. But here I just enter URL. So just example.com. Okay, so now token minted. So I can mint another one. So for this one, I just do maybe like Google. So for you can get the NFT info by using NFT info. For example, token NFT info. So it will show you 2 NFT. So let me create another one. Just just whatever. So now I can burn the NFT token. For example, I do token burn. This. So it asks for your serial numbers because this is one serial number is here 1, 2, 3. I want to burn the 1 and 3, so I just enter 1, 3. So token it burned. So now if I do token info, I only have one left. Have this one left. So what else? Associate, KFC, KYC, burn. Yeah, that's pretty much. So the token, this command is not finished. Hedera add a custom fee to token. I haven't implemented it yet, so that will be later. So we have been doing this on testnet and previewnet, and I wanted to show you it's also work on mainnet. So I use Windows. Let's make this bigger. So this is mainnet. So we can do count, balance. So have a 3 hbar. Let's try send a command. So yesterday, I think some guy transferred 730 million hbar into an account. So I think his account is 241789. Yeah. So let's look at the information. So account info. So we now have this many hbar. Let's see. So yeah, this guy have 700 million hbar and required false. So good. So I'm gonna send this guy half hbar. So 0.5. This guy to make it half hbar richer. So let's see. So it's sent. So now let's check balance of this guy. So before he has this many. Now we give him half hbar. He should have like 1.4. Yeah, 1.4. So we're half hbar poor, and he's half richer. So if you guys like testing like a transfer hbar on the mainnet, and you don't have any account to transfer to. Why not use this account? Okay, that's it for this video. Now let's check. Let's see. Yeah, this. Okay.